Two.
This is this is Team Dothan's March 2013 Banlist predictions.
You're a faggot.
Whatever, bro.
Course,
anyway,
there has to be someone.
it'll be go from banned to limited, semi-limited to unlimited. This is a really hefty list, but we're not trying to get it exactly right. We're saying what we think should happen, and just any of these that we can say we told you so if any of these get hit. So banned first off, Sangan. I think Sangan, as far as Rabbit and almost any other deck goes, Sangan's just broke. I mean, you can tour guide into him and sit there, and it's a good turn one. You basically got to float on a turn one. Chandler?
Yeah, I think this is the most controversial item on the list, but you can splash Sangan into almost anything, and being able to tutor it with tour guide just makes it a little bit too good. And then almost all of the combo pieces and searchers and decks are less than 1,500, so I just think it shouldn't be here anymore, truthfully.
Not to mention, it's not necessarily going to kill your tour guide plays. You can always still, like what most people do, go Night Assailant.
Or another.
Or Dark Mimic level 3. Is that the name of Dark Mimic? Or Dark Mimic level 3. A lot of people don't utilize that card.
I do have a question for you guys, though. If Sangan gets anything 15 or lower, why not just get that with your searcher first?
Because some decks you can't.
Like searchers get you anything else that's 15 or lower.
See, he's just a universal searcher. That's why he's not good. We all get butthurt over gear frame, and to me, this just is. It's too good.
I'm gonna know something about knocking gear frame. Can you knock the fortress?
It's like,
what's up, guys?
Then it's like, dude, go fuck yourself. It's like nobody likes that. Nobody likes it. It's just one of those cards that you can always plus off of. Pretty much no matter what they do, if they bounce it, you can always set it back. I mean.
It's time to get rid of him.
It goes well in any deck.
He's lived out his welcome.
Yes.
Bye, Sangan.
Okay.
He's banished.
And anyway, BLS, this card's bullcrap. This card's giant freaking...
I think we can all agree. There's not much explanation needed.
We've all had that one duel where they just BLS and we want to quit.
And everybody's like, oh, he's been around for 3 formats. He won't get it. Yeah, well, for the last 3 formats, people put BLS on his list.
Fortunately, it's not good against.
It's bullcrap. It's just like Sangan. The bullcrap's just too good.
Whoa. We're not comparing Sangan.
No, we can't do that.
No.
In the
Sangan attack BLS.
Cause they like compare apple to oranges.
It's like comparing Blue Eyes to Karibo.
But Karibo negates the damage.
It's broke.
I'm just saying, that's about Karibo.
Let's restart the video. Can we restart the video?
Jamie's idea. Honest to BLS?
Yeah,
We don't need to explain this one.
Just move on.
You know why he's getting mad.
Anyway.
Everyone should know why that.
What? Oh, Monster Reborn, another.
I think we can all
every
agree.
deck, it goes in every deck.
It's just like.
Macro. Boom.
You can have.
Lawyered.
Long story short, if you're butthurt over this, it's because you top deck this all the time.
If you're butthurt on this, you're not a tard. Because like you can be controlling the game state. Like if you had out if you're playing Samurais and you had out Sheehan, somebody Monster Reborns their Gores or something, you're like, dude, what oh my god. It's a game-changing card, and it doesn't need to be in the game.
Bye, Monster Reborn.
And that was it for banned. We're going into limited now, and we tried to kind of cut the limited evenly. So first we got Atlantean Dragoons.
Yes.
The fact that it can search Moon Glacia just makes it too good. It can search anything.
It can get Diva. You can get Diva.
Yeah, it can get Diva.
Yeah, and it's almost always.
Do we put snow in?
No. Anyway,
spoilers.
You can it's just. I mean, it's like
it searches Moon Glacia.
That's all we need to say.
Cool sword.
Bye. Or you know what? Just take yourself
anyway,
away.
if you're asking why we didn't put Abyss Megalo, Abyss Megalo is not the problem. This is just, I think Abyss Megalo is a balanced card in itself, but the fact that you can pitch this and get another search, you're getting out of 24?
Yeah.
A 24 beater, and you're searching for one of your power cards. And you
turns
still have
a
an
minus into a plus, like a big plus, with Abyss Sphere and Dragoons. Alright, so that one's 1.
Dragoons, no, 1.
This is sponsored by Taco Bell?
Yep, sponsored by Taco Bell. Rescue Rabbit? This is another really controversial thing we had.
Yes.
I cried.
I mean, me and Cody had a big fight over this, but
there is no fight.
No, there's not a fight.
It's a ridiculous card. It really
and
is.
Logia are broken in itself. Both of them are just really good cards, but I think Rabbit is more the problem than
Yeah.
what's it called, Logia.
Should we play devil's advocate on this one, Chandler, or do you want to play devil's advocate?
Well, I mean, I really do think committing 8 slots for one card between like 6 normal monsters and 2 rabbits, I think that's pretty fair. But truthfully, you can abuse Rescue Rabbit a lot with Leviair.
The only reason Cat isn't on this list.
Sorry. Oh, my X-Saber's got to me. My X-Saber's got to me too much. Sorry, guys.
It's called X-Saber syndrome.
Yes, it does.
No matter what format it's in, Cat always needs to come back. Anyway, yeah, Rabbit. Just go ahead and kill it. They can probably still work. I mean, Synchro Cat only ran 1 cat even after it got put to 1, right?
Nicolas Cage said it best in Con Air. Put the bunny down.
Anyway,
That's why we're in the video.
Alright, Rabbit to 1.
Rabbit
Yeah,
one.
Rabbit to 1.
And in terms, he's getting banished. Yeah, I made the joke.
Stop.
Wind Up Factory.
Stop. Don't do it again.
Do we really need to talk about this?
No.
We don't really need to talk.
No, we do need to talk about it. Just a
Oh, this
little.
video is going to be so long.
We already at 6 minutes.
Yeah, Banlist videos are like 15 minutes.
I'm getting
my
some
God.
dry.
We're not spending 30 minutes talking about how long ban list predictions are.
Okay,
so let's
anyway,
Speaking of bandlets, sorry.
Wind Up Factory, it's too good. It's better than Black Whirlwind.
Agree.
Yeah.
It's in every way just way too broken to be at 3. I mean,
And in the context of our list, we didn't put Shark to 1, so it only
Yeah.
makes sense that Factory would go to 1, so you can't
we're
just...
trying to keep. We're
Personally, I
trying
think
to,
that's our problem with our bandlist. Shark isn't at 1, but you know what?
We're
Sorry,
trying
Sour
not
Grapes.
to-
Spoiler. Spoiler alert.
the ban list isn't meant to nerf stuff. It's made to balance stuff. And I
Yeah.
think putting Wind Up Factory at 1 as well as hitting a couple more cards in the deck makes the deck at a decent deck. Like maybe not just I'm going to run over your crap. Maybe just like
A solid 2-2.
yeah. I think in every single way possible, Wind Up Factory to 1 is fair.
Yeah.
Be right back, Lon.
Next, One Day of Peace. I hate One Day of
I
Peace.
think we
just-
all hate
It
one day of
focuses
peace.
on degenerate decks, and anything that does that
It
just needs
kills
to go.
the basic rule of the game to where you can't do life on, and it's over like a 2-turn stretch. And by that turn, they can already draw and play another one. That's bull.
I mean,
hate
come on.
It just-
You have 3 of these and a final countdown
It
countdown
makes-
deck. That's 6 turns right
it
there.
makes dumb decks competitive, and that's not something that
And
should
also think
happen.
about Exodia.
Yeah,
Trying to
good.
hit James
And on deck
Thomas.
out decks.
Final countdown, I think, is the worst one.
It was
to
in
involve
basis
in.
a good card, but it should just be to the end of the turn. It shouldn't be over your opponent's turn. I don't know.
As a countdown player for quite a while, I mean, this is your boss card. You save
so-
it
yeah,
for the
save
end
it
of the
till late.
game, and then you drop 3 in succession,
Save-
and you're just done.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah,
So,
one
one
day
day to
apiece.
1.
We think you won.
1 day to 1
Yep.
Yes.
day.
Next, Drag Down to the Grave. Another one of those really unfair cards. It's
It makes a plus
It's
out of
boom
something
for
that
your
should
deck
not be
and
good.
terrible for your opponent's deck.
Yes, it is.
Dark World players, where you know we're talking to you guys.
it's drag down to 1 or card destruction card destruction bans.
Basically, Mind Crush on crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's look at the artwork. The dude's getting dragged. That's wrong. That's just
It should be
Poor old
censored.
person.
anyway. Well, I don't know.
He's just trying to play
He
a
was
friendly
playing
game.
pretty
I mean,
scripted.
you guys have all seen it before. You have a set card, you have a monster on field, you're just sitting there having fun and everything, then all of a sudden your opponent plays drag down.
It's
oh,
a-
I'm gonna discard your let's see, your monster reborn. Oh, I have a graph
basically
in hand. Oh, I'm
trap
gonna discard my
duck shoot.
graph, I guess.
I think it's more like Trap Dust Shoot than it is Mind Crush.
Me too. I'd have
It-
to do
Dust
that.
Shoot puts it back to the deck, though, and Dust Shoot could only be used on turn 1. This is good anytime you draw it.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Just do this.
The fact that it's kind of generic to Dark Worlds makes it to where it's not ban worthy, but it's something needs to happen. Even though Dark Worlds aren't doing
draw a card at the end of the resolution of the card.
legit, bro.
Bull crap.
Anyway, yeah, drag down to 1.
Yeah.
Get dragged down to the
Next we have.
Royal Oppression.
Boom.
This is the most controversial thing on the list next to Sangan. We
Yeah.
had a lengthy discussion here at this table.
Yeah, there was
about
there
this.
was probably about a 10-minute discussion on the Rye Royal Oppression should or shouldn't come back. I don't know. I'm kind of two-sided about it, but
See, my thing is we have too much spell and trap removal to really worry about this card. 3 MST, 3
That's like
3
Black
Dust
World.
Tornado. If you're so worried about it, main a Dust Tornado.
that's what
Or sided.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to main a Dust Tornado just
Too
because
bad.
I'm worried about Royal
Why do you
Oppression.
remain a Starlight Road?
It slows the game down to where it's not as fast. It's not wind-up fast. Wind-ups were way too
I wish they
fast.
could have heard that.
You know what? I can't wait for you guys to have someone just special summon their big beast type against you, then all of a sudden, boom, Royal Oppression.
Yeah,
oh,
cool.
have fun coming back
MST.
against me.
Yeah, MST.
You better hope you have an MST, because guess what? It's going to be GG on your butt.
Anyway, we love it, but we hate it. And once we have it, we won't want it
This
anymore.
one?
No.
You probably
So yeah, oppression at 1, and that's the end of the
It's like a
limited
song.
cards.
It's just
The next, the semi-limited,
But you pay.
I'll go ahead and put these. Shark and Magician.
It's just a devastating combo. Just
It's-
devastating.
It keeps it fairly viable.
We all
with
know the
one
combo.
Factory 2 and 2, but it makes it to where it's not as broken. Because like if you get 2 Magician to your hand, the game's pretty much over. You can't do your combo because you can't pull Magicians out of your deck. So I mean, it makes it a solid tier 2, but it's not gonna like make it where everyone goes and throws out their wind-up
it
cards
may
and
even-
sells them for $1.
Nice.
It may even be 1.5, maybe 1.5.
Maybe, but I just think it's fair.
People will find a way to
It's-
make the deck good, just like they did in Zectors. They'll wind up it just in theory is a really good deck, and there's a lot of stuff that they could put in there, like Marauding Captains or something.
And you can, this turns it into less of like a very, very aggressive deck into a very controlling deck. You can put Hunter back in here and maybe just like discard 1 or 2 cards at a time and get slow advantage.
I have a feeling that regardless of what happens, Shockmaster is going to become the main purpose of the deck. We didn't put Shockmaster on the list because
It doesn't need to be on the
it
list.
doesn't need to be on the
It
list.
requires too many monsters to really be.
And
No,
if
if
you-
required 2,
broken.
yeah.
If you let your opponent get 3 level 4s on the board, and if you don't stop them, you deserve to get shot.
Yes.
That's like everybody's butthurt about.
I'm sorry, but if someone opens up with an ultimate offering with a gadget in their hand, there's really not much you can do about it next turn, now is there?
Fucking screw.
That's my
lead to-
ultimate hand.
Can
That'll
we
lead,
go ahead and put these up?
that'll lead to Black
we're done.
Whirlwind. How Black Whirlwind to 2 is not a bad thing. Black Whirlwind's not nearly as good as it used to be. If you think about it,
I
all
mean, you just get to search 2 miniature honesties, but yeah, you know what? That's cool. That's cool.
I just don't think Blackwings are good
so
enough
pissed.
for this to be a problem for the meta. I think
No,
they can
devil's
go
advocate.
safely go to 2, easy.
safely go to 2. Yeah, it's.
White
you-
Horse
it
over
can't. It
All
can't
right,
be.
show of hands. Who's gonna play Blackwings now because Black Whirlwind's at 2?
no,
Nobody
not me.
cares.
I'm gonna play Black Wings.
Black Horse right there.
I like Black Wings in general, but anyway, it's you can only climb.
That dude spawned a chubby right now.
You can only
I ain't got no
climb down the
problem with
ladder. You can, if you plus 4 off this, it's because your opponent
The
lets
what?
you plus 4 off this.
Yeah,
Again,
We're already maining a Dust Tornado because of oppression.
because of
Yes.
oppression, you're already gonna have that.
Just
Which we
card
might have
is
8
like-
extra.
Yes, YouTube. We're mating 3 MSTs in a Dust Tornado.
Yeah.
This is my locals.
I would
This
do
is
it.
my
If-
locals.
I would do it.
If you have this card on the field and your opponent doesn't destroy it,
It's their
it's
fault.
pretty much their
Yeah.
fault. Like today, I had a chance to destroy it and I didn't, and this guy beat me.
And it's just not as viable as it used to be, and it probably won't be as viable as it was whenever
I think if they
whenever
bring
they
it back to 2, it'll
whenever they
balance
put it
the
to
deck out.
1.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Kalut's
Later.
at 2, so
But Gale's still at 1. That
and
makes it.
Gale's still at 1.
And Brio's gone too.
Brio's got. There's no good level 6 synchros anymore.
Yeah.
Which
I don't
brings us
think we
to
need
our. I think we do need to talk about our level
Nope.
6 secrets.
Nope.
Sorry. Go Guardian, bring it back.
Nope.
There we go.
I'm actually
got it in
I'm
there.
actually all good with Goyo coming back, but
Everybody else
Let's
wasn't, and
continue
I
to talk about
wasn't.
this.
I
Let's
quit for
continue
the
to talk
full
about this.
now.
I do
But
have my
in
Goyo in my
theory-
binder. I can bring it out right now. Do you guys want me to? I'll do it.
Goyo is redonk. But
pretty redonk.
You really want that to come back, do you?
All right, let's keep moving.
Geargy Armor. I don't know.
Just to 2. I mean, it's a courtesy hit because they'll blow up if we leave them at 3. Like they can still tutor it with whatever that other card is. Geargy Arsenal. They can still tutor it out of the deck. They just can't open with it.
If the rest of the with the rest of the list, Geargy Armor, Geargies will catch up with the slower meta because the meta will be slower. Royal Oppression slows down the game tremendously.
Yes, it
tremendously. So Geargy Armor, it's not to hurt the deck; it's to make them to where they can't open Geargy Armor
All the time.
all the time.
I pulled that when I bought
You
one
men
pack.
sound upset.
Nobody even really mains.
Nobody
Book
plays
anymore.
Book. Maybe Book will see a spark and play.
Because everybody sides book.
Yeah, because everybody sides.
I don't side book.
I main Book, but I mean,
side book.
maybe it'll see more play as far as competitive stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like you said, if y'all take Gear Armor down to 2, I'd put 2 Book of Moons in my Gear deck, but that's just me.
We're maining that, remember?
yeah.
Oh,
Then
Lord.
Yeah, we're maining that does Tornado.
yes, Book isn't as good as Lance. I mean,
It's just not
of
good at all.
for the uses that Book was used in, why it got hit to 1, it's worse than Lance in every single possible way. Then Lone Fire Blossom.
Why not? What are
Without
plants doing to
blow
you
up
guys?
bulb,
We've-
what are you gonna do with it? Like
Plants
seriously.
were
Titanial,
good
that's really your only
because
viable
of
option.
two cards. They had Glow Up Bulb and they had Tengu. That's what made the deck good. The deck did absolutely nothing before that. Well, I mean, it did a little, but the deck focused around Glow Up Bulb. I mean, maybe with this they can get a little more Quasar plays off, maybe. Maybe.
I think it'd be more going towards the Titanial play, but that's just me.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's maybe thin out the deck.
I don't even really think we need to talk about this too much. Like without glow
Plants
bulb,
are really too much of an
it's
issue right now.
Not even a really.
But
really a
they
debate.
nerfed plants bad.
A little more than they should have.
Yeah.
And I think Konami realizes that.
Because
think-
they wanted to sell their Exceeds. Talking to you, Konami.
Probably. I mean,
Like,
dude,
they
we
watched
didn't
these
put
videos.
Like they
formula.
watch these
We didn't put
videos.
formula in here.
We'll send
I
it to
completely
them.
forgot about formula.
Nah,
TG Striker.
formulas are good.
I think with all the stuff they've done to agents,
I was about to say, yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Hey, give them back Earth. Give TG's back to on Striker.
yeah, I mean, Striker wasn't overpowered in TGs. It was overpowered
In 80s.
because of agents. Agents that that's with pretty much every TG
That's the
card.
reason why. Sorry,
Tengu,
that's
Tengu, Tengu wasn't ridiculous in TGs, but the fact that plants, they made a lot of advantage out of Tengu, made it to where they couldn't keep Tengu. I played TG for a long time. And yeah, give him back a striker.
Yeah.
It's Hyperion to 2.
Alright, some people are going to have a problem with this, but any deck that has a ridiculous amount of boss monsters need to have it cut down just a little bit.
Oh, so you're telling me I can't
2
have
Christia,
2
3
Christia, and 3
Hyperion, 1 BLS, 1 Chaos Sorcerer. That's a ridiculous amount. So just cut down the Hyperion. It's a free MST, it's a free Raigeki break, whatever you want to call it.
Basically like Dad. I think it's pretty giving that we're only putting it to 2. It's pretty much just like Dad, but easier to get out. And I guess you can
Kind
only
of,
blow
yeah.
one thing. It's at 27. 20, in fact, this 27-21. It's got just as good stats as, if not better than, Machine of Fortress. And Machine of Fortress is broken in itself.
And Call of the Haunted with
Yeah.
Hyperion is
Yeah, Call
pretty
of the
bad. It's pretty bad.
It's one of those sacky things you can do with Monster Reborn.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Hyperion to 2. And that was the last. That was no wait, never mind. Chaos Sorcerer. We took BLS away, give him back Chaos Sorcerer.
I think everybody'd be fair with that. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We opted not to do 3 because I mean it's still a ridiculous
I can see
card.
where it would be
Yeah.
problematic at 3. Just
It'd bring back decks like Chaos Dragon, and
Yeah.
not many people want that.
dude, I hate Chaos Dragons. I hate Chaos Dragons.
I played it and I
I
hate
hate
it.
chaos decks.
Yeah, I did.
Anyway,
too.
yeah.
Not that I like it.
We're not going to explain a whole bunch about how it would do on the game, but considering the fact that we're taking away BLS, as most people are doing, I think they deserve another Chaos
Probably.
Sorcerer.
If you do, would you mind taking me?
And then for
Probably won't be
Unlimiteds,
driving.
Debris Dragon, again.
Not really much of an explanation.
I don't
You
see-
can get a Stardust. Oh,
No, wait.
Stardust.
I heard you like bottom of
No, it can't be a level 4.
You can't?
No, you can't search. You can't. Well, the thing is, though, you can still. Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
You can still go. Their plays are Black Rose plays, anyways.
Oh,
That's
yeah, the
plan.
Black Rose.
That's,
Yeah.
that's your plan. It goes in the Black
Anyway,
Rose plays.
My bad.
Again, they hit
Misread
plants way
that.
too hard, and the fact that they just tried to put debris at 2, and it's still not doing anything. I think Toronto, there was one that topped
That's Michigan.
32.
You still can't go. You still can't
And
go
that was at the
Brio
very
either.
beginning
Yeah.
of the format. Even Heroes topped at the beginning
Yeah.
of the format.
Yeah, cute.
Gosh, everybody was hype up on Heroes early on too.
Anyway, last card, Lumina. I feel Konami's pushing Lightsworn. I don't know why. they
Especially with the what's the name of the Judgment, something like that.
Judgment Dragon?
No,
No.
the booster set that's coming out. Divine Judgment.
Oh, I
It
don't
sounds
know.
sort of Lightsworn-ish to me. So you know
Oh.
what? Let's just bring it back here just to raise it back up some more.
I don't know. It's just lights.
Seen one, yeah.
That, I don't know. Just give them back this. Just put it maybe. Of course, we're all fond of older decks. Like I think we a couple people played Saber. Some of us played Blackwings. A couple of us played Lightsworns. even Infernities are still cool. The game to me used to be a lot funner back then. You know, trying to restore the slower game pace that they had like back then, even though you really can't because the game's advanced too
I
much.
traded him. I'm sorry.
It's anyway.
I need
Anyway,
those
okay,
Upstart Goblins.
that's it.
I really
This is
needed
Team
a
Dothan,
bear.
Frankenberry 1, 2, 3.
You have some chocolate on your.
Yeah, and I got some chocolate on my face from Baskin Robbins. Okay.
White Horse. Hey, don't forget me, man. Subscribe, Matt White Horse.
Okay.
Oh goodness.